What's up, guys? Epic Leprechaun here,
Apocalyptic Jid,
and we're here to continue this hype train and finish up our story of the Treyarch Zombies story.
we know we better get on that shit because that shit comes out this Friday!
Yeah, are you guys ready?
We're ready!
Yeah!
Bitch! Alright,
Yeah,
so
we are super pumped. So
where did we leave off?
we left off, we finished up Black Ops 1. So
Alright.
we should have finished off with the moon. You guys kind of know what happened there. So now we'll jump into Black Ops 2. For the first few maps, there wasn't a whole lot of story. It was basically the same thing.
Yep, you have, 4 survivors of the moon incident, and throughout that, they're basically battling, Richtofen, we'll say.
Well, yeah, I guess depending, there's 2 different story
True.
kind of things going on. So, through the radio waves, you can hear Maxis.
Yes.
Right? Maxis communicates with the survivors.
Yeah.
And on the other side, you have
Samuel
Stuhlinger, who he was previously a cannibal and ate some zombie flesh, which gave him kind of a tie into the ether.
Yep, and he's the only one that can hear Richtofen.
That allows him to hear Richtofen. He's the only one. So, yeah, you have kind of 2 sides of the story, so you can kind of choose who you help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And which throughout most of it, it's expected that Maxis is the good guy and Richtofen's the bad guy. But no matter who you help, they're both bad.
Yes.
They both want the same thing.
Yeah. They both want ultimate power.
Yep. And so what? Like you said, the first 3 maps, what do we have? We have Transit.
Right. Transit, which the sub-departments, you had Diner, you had Town,
Okay,
those were signed.
Yep, the farm. Yep.
Yeah.
And then you have Die Rise.
Yep. Which was the Great Leap Forward. It was in China.
Yep. And then you have Buried.
Yes. And Buried was what was that? We decided that was somewhere in Africa.
Something. Yeah, it was the rift that they're always talking about. It was like playing with that.
So and that's where their story ends.
Yeah.
That's it.
And that's confirmed because when you do the Easter egg and you're looking for, what is it, keys off their dead bodies on Round Infinity.
Yeah.
Which that's like kind of an Easter egg confirmation that they died there because that's the last maps they're in.
Yeah.
And there's been no hint that we're ever going to see them again.
Yeah. So within those 3 maps, they're trying to build radio towers, and those towers are supposed to triangulate into something, and it allows Maxis to gain control of the zombies, or it allows Richtofen to
gain control of Stuhlinger's body while still being able to control the zombies.
Yeah, so, and during Buried, they successfully got the tower up, but they never made it out.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's pretty much it with those. And then we have our other map that was kind of snuck in there. We have Mob of the Dead.
And I love that map.
It was great.
Fun map.
It was a really fun map. As far as we know, we still don't know exactly if it ties in to our main storyline. Yep. There's speculations and stuff, especially with the new map. Shadows of Evil coming out. There's some speculation that those are tied together and that we may see a tie-in to everything. But as far as we know, Mob of the Dead is just an off alone by itself.
There's no mention of any other characters, no tie-in. Their eyes are red.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very different.
Great map. Doesn't really have, it kind of has a little mini story about them being in a continuous loop of like being dead in purgatory or something, trying to get off the island again.
Yeah. Yep. And then, you have Weasel, you have the one that, I guess...
He's like the main protagonist. He is like the one that caused all the problems.
Yeah. So, there's a little story there, but as far as we know, it's not tied into the original. And then we have the one that was tied in.
And it
As,
surprised everybody when they brought it out.
yes.
We got
really fun map. I liked it.
I loved it. Yeah, it was awesome.
And obviously Origins.
Yep, and it brought back our 4 main characters that we love, but different.
But different, yes.
Yeah.
So what we kind of assume on this one is that it's an alternate timeline.
Yep.
So
in which we might have discussed a little bit of that in our first Origins story.
Yeah.
With the
originally
Giant remake.
Originally, we know that they met in World War II?
Yes.
World War One? Which one was it?
Originally, it was World War II.
Okay, originally it was World War II that they met, and with like the trailer for the Giant coming out and all that, you know that they met in Germany at Der Riese, and you know they that's where Richtofen trapped Maxis and Samantha in the teleporter and that kind of stuff. But this one, they meet way before that.
Yep, and Maxis already knows of Samantha.
Which is we find out kind of that Samantha somehow jumps.
Yep.
From one timeline to the other.
And that's where speculation believes that she's still somehow connected to the ether.
Right.
And can travel through time.
Right. And you know, there's like a radio in there where she's saying, or where Maxis is saying, there's this girl, she says she's my daughter, and she's talking about the gateway to Agartha.
Yep.
And, you know, it's like, whoa, so he doesn't know Samantha, but he knows now, you know, what's going on here. So, yeah, Origins threw everybody for a loop. It threw me for a loop.
Especially with the ending cutscene.
Yes.
Which, that's where we have more speculation that Zombies in a whole could be just a kid's story.
Yeah. I mean, you see Samantha and then Edward.
Yep.
And they're playing with action figures that look like our heroes.
Yep.
There's tally marks on the bed, which, you know, Samantha was in control of the zombies, and then Edward was in control.
Had his turn.
You know, had his turn playing the game.
Yep. And we know it's set more of an hour timeline kind of era because there's certain items there that would have not been in the past.
Right.
You know?
But then you hear Max's call to Samantha and Edward and tell them to get to come downstairs.
Yep. And that there's still some kind of crisis going on in their world.
Yes, there is some type of crisis. And Samantha says, "Don't worry, my dad has the answers."
Which is kind of like a, you know, little cliffhanger of like something else is going on.
Right. So, you know, is this maybe a third timeline that they're introducing?
Yeah.
Or is it, you know, was the entire rest of Zombies just a game, and maybe now they're going to start with what the real Zombies is?
Yeah. And we don't know how Treyarch's going to play it out, because so far it's just been, you know, here, have a bunch of random stuff and try to put together your own story, because we'll never tell you everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they've kind of confirmed that, right? There's a lot of stuff missing.
Yes, that supposedly
we haven't found yet.
Nobody's found.
Nobody is found, and they're not giving any clues as to what it is.
Which it could be just a marketing thing, or it could be that there still isn't anything, you know.
Yeah.
There's a lot out there still.
Yeah, so, you know, yeah, like we said, Origins kind of introduced a lot of different theories, a lot of speculation. It kind of flipped us upside down. We don't really know exactly what to follow right now.
And hopefully that's what Black Ops 3 Zombies is going to clarify. Hopefully it's the end of a story, and it's going to wrap up all the questions we have, bring back our original characters, tie everything together, and that way you have a set in stone story that is good, you know, and not just random mysteries to be solved.
Right. Well, you know, and with the trailer, you know, you see the Origins characters.
Yep.
And then you see the original characters.
One original character so far.
Right. Okay.
We know the other ones are there somewhere.
We know the other ones because those were the test subjects
Yes.
that we mentioned in our earlier videos.
Yes.
So, that's why we think this may be an alternate timeline, and then maybe somehow they traveled from theirs to this one.
Yep.
To change the events.
And what did the new Edward Richtofen, the Origins Richtofen, he said he was trying to make the future better.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
Yep. So there is just a lot going on right now. We really don't know. This is where you guys come in. You guys can talk to us. Comment in the comment section below. Tell us what you guys think is going on.
Yep.
And, we'll compile stuff together and we'll try to figure this out. So, we need your help as much as we need to get this game and figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
So, like we said, we're super excited. Black Ops 3 coming out this Friday. We'll be first thing jumping on to that to Zombies.
Fucking get a mini fridge right there sitting beside us, fucking Juggernaut edition.
Yeah. You guys didn't get the Juggernaut edition? You suck.
Fuck you. I didn't get the Juggernaut edition.
I did.
Lucky.
Yeah. There was only one in our store, and we got there and I got the only one, so lucky me. But yeah. So again, if you guys are excited about this, you should definitely hit that like button.
And if you guys want to hear more stuff like this with a lot of the games we play, just subscribe, and we'll try to get stories out to you as soon as we can.
Oh yeah, and they're gonna be coming out like crazy once Black Ops 3 comes out. We'll be putting videos out several times a day, believe us. So then, guys, as always, join us as the epic apocalypse continues. Bye bye.